What's up, y'all? What's up? Just sitting back, you know what I'm saying? Just doing a little bit of thinking. You know something I was thinking about today? People love to bitch and complain about a whole bunch of shit for no fucking reason. They love to do a whole bunch of bitching and complaining for no fucking reason. I've noticed that. I don't know what it is, but a person will spend way more time on some bullshit than anything that'll be progressive. A motherfucker would love to sit there and talk to you all day. Man, this motherfucker pissed me off. I'm sick of this son of a bitch fucking face in the first goddamn place. This nigga, ooh, I wish I catch that nigga one time late night at a Walmart parking lot, and I swear for Lord. And then you sit there and try to give them some type of sound advice. Hey, bro, have you ever thought about just leaving that motherfucker the fuck alone? I mean, y'all work on two opposite sides of the building, and y'all really ain't even gotta speak to each other. And they just kind of look at you. What the fuck is your problem, man? See, that's the shit I'm talking about. How come you can't support me? Hey, man. Hey, I'm just a guy. I just say stuff. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I had something to drink at lunch. Fuck it. I swear, I get tired of trying to sit there and help motherfuckers. It's like motherfuckers really don't want to do better. I swear it feel like that. Motherfuckers really don't want to do better. Motherfuckers really sit there and spend all day talking about another motherfucker for no fucking reason. I remember when my dad actually told me what a stupid question was. I was in about the 6th grade and I asked his man, Daddy, what do you think came first, the chicken or the egg? And his answer was, who gives a fuck? We got chicken and we got eggs. That's one of them dumbass questions that dumb motherfuckers ask other dumb motherfuckers just to waste fucking time. Who gives a fuck? I said that was actually your job and you getting paid to sit there and figure that shit the fuck out. Okay, I get that. But you ain't doing none of that shit right now. How the fuck does that help you? How the fuck does that line of questioning help you? I couldn't really sit there and disagree. I mean, it fucking makes sense. Like, I mean, they ain't put $1 in my pocket every time I thought about that. Now, I might see if it was one of those things about going into meditation or whatever, I guess, the sound of one hand clapping, what the fuck ever. But, yeah, I feel like people really love bullshit, man. I feel like people really love bullshit. I love some bullshit, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like my bullshit meter is on a different level than others. Like, I learned this when I was in middle school and Napoleon Dynamite came out. Everybody fucking loved that movie. I thought that was the dumbest shit in the motherfucking world. I thought that was the dumbest thing I had ever seen on motherfucking TV ever in my life. And mind you, I love Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, I don't get it. I just feel like, you know what, maybe I just don't fit in with these modern ways and advances. I don't know. I just feel like maybe I just don't fit the fuck in. I don't know. But everything has a difference to it, you know, because everybody wants to feel like they're on the right side, but they at the same time want to feel like they're different, even though they do the same thing. Like politics. Like, I notice almost every time we have a fucking presidential election, there's one thing that's always said. If you vote for them, they're gonna ruin the economy. Take it, hey, I don't know, maybe I'm just a guy, but from what it looked like, in all my time of living in 31 years, I ain't seen really none of them motherfuckers make a whole bunch of bigger difference. I haven't really personally seen it. I mean, Obama, yeah, I give it to him, but only reason I give it to him is because he's black. I mean, I know all the white people, oh, here we go. I mean, dude, he was black before then. How many black people you met really thought they had a chance to be president? Now, with him, yeah, Kamala, I give it to her because I guess women feel that way. Now they can be vice president, but at the same time, Hillary technically won, so women already see that they could be president too. So it's like, hey, what the fuck? But every time I always hear, oh, this motherfucker's gonna ruin the economy. This shit's gonna go down the fucking drain. I'm like, how much worse is it gonna possibly get? What's gonna be better? I mean, what's gonna be worse? Are we gonna have ghettos? Are we gonna have drug addicts and people getting killed? We're gonna have murders? I mean, because if that's the case, I think we already seen this book. I don't know. I feel like everybody's just not gonna be pleased. Everybody is not gonna be pleased. When we had Trump, me personally, when I first heard about Trump running, I was for him. I'm like, you know what? I see Trump, he might fuck up a lot or whatever, but he's always has something going. He's always trying to go. If this don't work, all right, cool. Then he'll go. Now this is when he first came out and said, you know what? I think I'm gonna run. I was on the side, but then I started listening to this nigga. I'm like, oh boy, this nigga bought a few beers short of a six pack. You know how you send that one motherfucker to the store to get some drinks, and you done come back and he done drank a couple, talking about he was thirsty. Yeah, somebody done did that shit with his sense. That nigga about 4 beers short. That nigga done stopped. Whoever he done sent to the store for that shit done stopped. Had a couple parties, talked to a couple bitches. You know, he did a little bit of an 8 ball, and he went on about his business. Goddamn, that nigga ain't got it all up top. And I'm rooting for him. But here's the thing, though. I feel like, whatever with Trump, I feel like he's really not stupid, but he just knows how to fuck with people, and he knows how to make his money. He knows how to stay afloat in a certain type of way. And the only thing that he's really doing, he hasn't given a fuck about being the president. That's apparently fucking obvious. He ain't really giving a fuck about that. But what if his whole agenda was to just stay relevant? Because if that was the goal, that motherfucker was doing a crackerjack job every goddamn day. All you had to do was turn your phone on. President Trump. What the fuck this nigga done did now? This nigga, for like 4 years, this nigga was pretty much a television series. Because this nigga was up to something new every goddamn day. It was either he picking on a fucking disabled reporter or doing some extra shit. I don't know. I heard a radio show the other day. This motherfucker was cussing somebody to fuck. If you fuck with us, I was like, what the fuck? This nigga can say fuck. I didn't know the president could say fuck. I thought that was one of the words that he can't say shit. And this nigga Donald Trump talking about fuck. I said, yeah, what the fuck? This nigga talking about grabbing by the pussy. Hey, I know we said that we had a black president when we had Clinton. I know we did have a black president when we had Obama. But Trump is the first nigga that's ever been in the gut. That nigga was a nigga. Hey, I'm not saying that he a black nigga. I'm talking about that white motherfucker there with ignorant. Hey, what's nigga mean? Ignorant. That nigga was a nigga. That was a motherfucking nigga. Hey, I would definitely say the United States had their first nigga in the White House. Nixon was a fuck up. Fucking Bush, both them niggas was idiots. But this was a nigga. Hey, I guess they wanted to see what it really would look like. Like after we had Obama, like, well, we got a black guy. I thought that was gonna be a nigga, but no, it's a black guy. So what would it look like if we had a nigga? Well, Trump said he wanna run it. Hey, fuck it, see what happens. I feel like that's kind of how that kind of went, cause for them to vote this nigga in and for them to see how much shit this man was talking and what he was doing and trying to do, and they still rolling with him for so long. I don't know if it was one of those cases. Well, we're here now. Might as well make the best of it. Okay, look, man, we trying to work with you, bro. You got to fix some of these fuck ups. Just shut the fuck up for 10 minutes. Just shut the fuck up for 10 minutes. Man, I thought people didn't like George Bush. These motherfuckers hated Trump. These motherfuckers hated Trump. Trump did a whole bunch of just extra shit. Trump did a whole bunch of extra shit. Women was outraged with this motherfucker. And then the funniest part was to see the women go against the women that was actually siding with the nigga. The arguments, he said he would grab us by the pussy. Would you let him grab your pussy? I swear these arguments was just outrageous. That after a while it just seemed like a whole bunch of it wasn't even about politics no fucking more. That was the crazy part. I don't know, when they talking about Biden and Harris this year, I don't think it's going to be a whole bunch of different. I think Biden's smart. I don't think he really give a fuck about nobody, but the one thing I will say this nigga did was this motherfucker surrounded himself with number black folks during a time that it's supposed to be black empowerment, Black Lives Matter, women empowerment. I'm looking at this man like, you know what? He just pulled the biggest goddamn con since Trump. Like, these motherfuckers gonna swear up and down that he gonna do some change, but this nigga votes in Kamala Harris, and the biggest thing I've noticed about Kamala is she got a thing for locking up black men. Now, the fucked up part is I ain't looked through all these nigga cases, so I can't really say that they didn't deserve it or not, but I'm just saying with that record, and that's the motherfucker you pick, it kind of look bad. And then I'm looking at his staff and everybody surrounding him. He got a few sprinkles of white folks, but I don't know what happened in his past, because I done seen some shit on Biden, but goddamn, when it comes to this presidency, this nigga wrapped himself in black garment completely. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga came out on his first day of presidency and said that he was a Black Panther. I wouldn't be surprised in the fucking slightest. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. That's my time.